Leasing has changed so much from what it used to be in the past. And let me share with you a story that has a great happy ending. I had a mom and her daughter come in looking for a $10,000 vehicle last month. And they were looking for a vehicle in the $10,000 range because they wanted to be around $200 to $225 a month on a payment. But daughter's going out of state to college. Mom's worried about this vehicle has too many miles, or that one has 70,000 miles, or that one's 80,000 miles. We were able to show her a 2010 Toyota RAV4, her lease payment right in that budget, all of her maintenance taken care of. Daughter left happy, mom doesn't have to worry about her. And a week later, mom came back and leased herself a RAV4. Many great options that are available now, and leasing is one of them.
Hi folks, I'm here to talk to you a little bit about leasing today. There's a lot of different myths as far as how leases work and the different benefits that a lease can bring to your purchase experience. First of all, the difference between a lease and a purchase, that's kind of the big question everybody has these days. The first thing here, I'm going to show you this graph. If you purchase a $20,000 car over, say, like a 5-year term, at say 3 or 4%, you're going to be looking at about a 360 to 380 payment. Okay, so you're going to have this curve where you pay it off straight down like that, all the way down from 20,000 to 0. Okay, the next thing you're going to run into through that is all the interest that you've paid over that entire 5 or 6 year term. Now, what does a lease bring to you? Well, first of all, the way that a lease works is that whoever company you're leasing from, let's say Toyota, you're going to end up with a residual value. Now, a residual value is a value that the company places on the car over the first 3 years of the loan. So let's say, for instance, this car you're buying is worth, say, $11,000 over 3 years, or after 3 years. We draw a line right here at the bottom of that, and your payment is only going to run from $20,000 down to $11,000. So that in tune is going to turn out to be about a $199 payment over 3 years. Now that obviously is a much cheaper payment right there than if you were to purchase a car for 5 or 6 years. I'd say a $380 payment. That's the major benefit that you're going to receive when you lease a vehicle from Eddys Toyota. One of the major concerns whenever you are leasing a vehicle is the amount of miles that you drive per year. Let's say you drive 12,000 miles a year normally, and then you end up, say, driving 15,000 miles a year. One of the biggest concerns is what happens to that over on miles. I know that my parents in the past have paid a lot of miles, penalties in the past. Well, it really depends on what you plan on doing with the car at the end of your term. With Toyota, if you sell the car, buy the vehicle out for the residual value that we talked about earlier, or trade the vehicle in on a brand new one, you do not take a mileage penalty, no matter what the miles are. The only time you're ever going to take a mileage penalty on a vehicle from a lease is if you turn the vehicle in and walk away from it completely. So that's pretty much it, folks. This covers most of the concerns that we get in regards to leasing. Please, if you have any questions, give us a call here at the dealership and we can try to determine which way would be better for you to go.
What we're going to be talking about today is actually changing a spare tire when you have a flat out in the parking lot. Spare tires are going to be stored in different areas for different vehicles. Always check the owner's manual. All cars come with jack, spare tire tools. Placement of the jack is very important so the car does not fall down or roll away. Most cars actually have a point underneath the car that is marked where the jack would go. But before we take it up all the way, we need to break the lug nuts loose first with the other tire tool. If we were to do this with the tire up off the ground, we wouldn't be able to break them loose. The tire would just spin. Now we go ahead and just jack it up till the tire comes up off the ground. And we can finish breaking the lug nuts loose from there. And at this time, it's very important to note for safety that we do not want to get anywhere under the car at this time in case the jack were to fail, something were to happen. Spare tire, this is actually what we refer as a donut spare. You can see it's not a full size like our other tire is. Still only go on one way. Let's line it up. Get your lug studs up and on. Put our lug nuts back on. Just kind of seat them in, snug them up, if you will. Make sure that the back wheel is properly seated. Now we're ready to let the car back down. Once we're at that point, we go ahead and make sure lug nuts in are going to be tight. And one thing we want to note, right on the tire itself, this is a temporary use tire only, designed to get you to where you need to get the other tire repaired and get it back on the car.
We want to spread the love about Wichita on our Facebook page. Why do you love living here? Post a picture, video, comment, whatever. Each week, we'll let you vote on your favorite reason, and the winner gets to spin our prize wheel and be on the show. Check us out at facebook.com/ICT Reality TV.
The competition is going to be a percentage of body weight. So if you start at 250 and you lose 25 pounds, you've lost what? 10% of your body weight. There you go. So it's going to be the largest percentage loss of your body weight. First place winner is going to get the trip to Las Vegas.
I am going to win this trip to Vegas because I know that this is going to be a good thing for me to lose all this weight. I don't know what I would do in Vegas, but maybe go hit the track and do one of those driving things at the NASCAR.
I'm not ready for this.
If I win the trip to Vegas, I'm gonna lose all my money. My wife likes the MGM Grand, so we're probably gonna go do that, see a couple of shows. You know, she's got a couple of restaurants there that she likes, so we'll have a good time. We haven't been on a vacation since we had our son about 2 years ago, and it's, I know she really wants it.
I gotta remember to put my light shoes on when I come in, because I got these 4-pound shoes that I have. All right, ready?
257.
No, that's not right.
Yeah, it is. That's a little closer.
That's not right.
When I win the weight loss competition, I'm going to go to Vegas with my wife and probably eat. I've done pretty well the last 2 weeks. First 2 weeks didn't start very well around Christmas, but I still got some work to do. I've got a plan in place to get down to where I think I need to be to win. So when I get to Vegas, I'm definitely going to eat and probably play some poker and have a good time with my wife.
273.
I went up.
Can you do it one more time?
I think the scale's off.
That's what I said.
Did you go up too?
273.
Huh. Should have ate lunch.
It's been my experience in all the years of being in the car business that you get better results when you can speak to that person in their own language.
I am fluent in both Vietnamese and English. I've been here in America about 30 years now, most of my life. But I have kept close to my native Vietnamese language. I am doing an ad here in this magazine called Jia. And also I am doing other magazines as well as a radio talk show. Talk about my discount, $500 discount to all Vietnamese who come in and say, hey, I saw your ad, at the supermarket, or someone coming in as a referral say, hey, someone told me you work here and to come ask for you. I also offer a service where I can take a vehicle to them. I find a vehicle that I think they will like, and I'll talk to them briefly over, the phone, what that vehicle, the description of it, the mileage, the color, and then, I take the vehicle to them for a test drive to see if they like it, and then we go from there.
Find out more about our show on our website, ICTRealityTV.
Or like us on Facebook.
Follow us on Twitter.
Or text us at ICT Reality TV at 59925.
Hi, I'm Rod, Service Department Greeter at Eddys. We thank you for tuning in. See you again this time next week.
coming up next week on ICT Reality TV.
I understand they've been training for a few weeks really hard with a little challenge, a weight loss challenge. So I was up really late last night till about 1 o'clock planning out the perfect workout for them. So I can't wait for them to show up.